In the shadows of Florida's rap scene, a rising artist built his name with raw lyrics and local recognition, but his life ended in circumstances that left more questions than answers. Ties to high-profile circles placed him in the spotlight, while whispers of conflict followed him offstage. On one night, the trajectory of a career turned abruptly toward a crime scene that investigators struggled to piece together. The discovery raised suspicions, pointing to deliberate concealment and hidden motives. What unfolded was a case that continues to draw attention, exposing gaps between music, loyalty, and violence. If you enjoy real crime stories that uncover the truth, don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us share real cases, spread awareness, and give a voice to those who can't speak for themselves. Before we begin, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from? And what are your thoughts as the story unfolds? Welcome to True Crime Uncovered, where we examine the cases that shake communities and expose what happens behind closed doors. Real stories, real people, real impact. Subscribe now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. The individual known publicly as 26 CeeJay was a Florida-based rapper who had begun gaining attention in the state's vibrant but often volatile hip-hop scene. His stage name, 26 CeeJay, became his recognized identity across streaming platforms and social media, though his legal name was less frequently publicized. He originated from Pompano Beach, Florida, a city noted both for its cultural output and for occurring incidents of violent crime. Information on his family background and upbringing remains limited in publicly available records. Like many local artists, he emerged from neighborhoods where music often served as both an expressive outlet and a potential path to recognition beyond the local community. His schooling history and formative years positioned him within the same environment that shaped several other artists who later became nationally known. 26 CeeJay's early entry into music coincided with the rise of Florida rap as a distinct sound. He became associated with local Florida rap circles, many of which were interconnected through collaborations and shared affiliations. Among his most notable early connections was his link to Kodak Black's crew, a group of artists from the same region who often recorded and performed together. This association gave him visibility and a network of collaborators. His presence in studios and features within that circle placed him in front of an audience that extended beyond local listeners. Early tracks and guest appearances created the foundation for his independent releases. As his career developed, 26 CeeJay released songs that reached streaming platforms, including Apple Music, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Some of his notable works included Lifestyle, featuring Eloy Shimmy and FCGM, West Side, and Sweet Love. These tracks reflected his effort to build a catalog that was both collaborative and distinctive. His music carried elements consistent with Florida's street rap culture, often addressing themes of survival, environment, and reputation. His style resonated with listeners familiar with that context, though his national following remained limited compared to more prominent names. Peers and fans described his artistry as direct and grounded in real experiences. Within Pompano Beach and surrounding areas, he was recognized as an emerging figure, part of a growing wave of young artists attempting to bridge local credibility with broader exposure. On Instagram, YouTube, and other platforms, 26 CeeJay maintained a presence that balanced his music promotion with glimpses into his lifestyle. Like many artists in his circle, his online persona contributed to how he was perceived, both as an entertainer and as someone tied to the realities of his environment. Discussions within local and online communities occasionally referenced feuds, tensions, or conflicts, though not all were substantiated. On platforms such as Reddit, commentary hinted at disagreements with associates and a cautious approach to potential dangers. These perceptions shaped his public image as someone navigating both opportunity and risk within the rap industry. In the months leading to his death, 26 CeeJay's personal connections remained intertwined with both music and street-level associations. While his closest relationships were not fully documented, reports suggest he was known within circles where disputes could escalate beyond verbal conflicts. There is limited verified information regarding arrests, legal troubles, or criminal allegations, though speculation persisted within online discussions. His trajectory placed him in proximity to circumstances where violence was not uncommon. His link to Kodak Black Circle was an important part of his career foundation. However, Over time, signs of distance or fallout appeared. Live social media interactions suggested he resisted certain expectations within that group, particularly regarding high-risk behavior. This distancing raised questions about whether internal tensions developed within his former network. Prior to the crime, several indicators suggested underlying conflict. On social media, 26 CeeJay occasionally addressed challenges or pressures. Online threads later highlighted that he seemed determined to avoid crashing out or making reckless choices despite outside influence. In retrospect, rumors and circulating warnings hinted at potential threats, though no specific source or detail was made public before the incident. On March 28, 2023, events unfolded that would end in tragedy. The precise movements of 26 CeeJay before the crime remain unclear. He was last confirmed to be in Pompano Beach, Florida. Details regarding his final interactions, location visits, or communications remain limited in official reporting. Authorities discovered a burned vehicle in Pompano Beach. Inside, they located a body later confirmed as belonging to 26 CeeJay. The vehicle was severely damaged by fire, making identification and evidence collection more challenging. The position of the body in the back seat indicated that he had not been driving at the time of the blaze. This detail suggested involvement of others and possible staging of the scene. The medical examiner's findings clarified that 26 CeeJay was shot before the car was set on fire. The gunshot wound was the primary cause of death, with the subsequent burning of the vehicle seen as an attempt to conceal the crime. The autopsy confirmed the sequence: death by gunfire, followed by arson. The manner suggested deliberate planning rather than spontaneous violence. Local law enforcement responded to the scene, secured the vehicle, and began evidence collection. Investigators sought ballistics evidence, DNA traces, and debris analysis to establish leads. Given the condition of the car, much material evidence had been destroyed. Witness accounts, if any, were not widely reported. The lack of direct testimony made the reconstruction of the incident difficult. The case received coverage from local outlets and hip-hop media platforms, many framing the death as brutal and suspicious. Social media quickly amplified the news, with speculation dominating discussions in rap-focused forums such as Reddit. Investigators and online communities considered several possible motives: personal disputes rooted in relationships or arguments, street-level rivalries within Pompano Beach, financial or criminal ties associated with lifestyle or affiliations, rap industry fallout, particularly involving separation from previous associates. The investigation faced multiple obstacles. Few or no witnesses publicly identified, destruction of evidence due to the fire, community distrust of law enforcement, reducing cooperation in providing information. Fans reacted across platforms with comments, reposts, and tributes. His death was discussed as another example of a young artist's life cut short within Florida's rap scene. Memorials and acknowledgments appeared online, though organized public tributes were limited. Kodak Black himself did not release extensive public statements. Observers noted a degree of silence or distancing. This absence of direct acknowledgement further fueled speculation about the state of their relationship prior to the death. Coverage by true crime and hip-hop outlets framed the event within the broader trend of violence affecting regional rap artists. Writers and commentators drew connections to ongoing dangers in the music scene, particularly in South Florida. Florida's rap community has long been marked by both creativity and recurring incidents of violence. Rivalries, unresolved disputes, and localized conflicts often intersect with the careers of emerging artists. 26 CeeJay's death fit into this broader pattern, following other cases where promising figures were lost to violent circumstances. The case underscored the risks young rappers face when navigating environments where music, loyalty, and conflict overlap. With limited industry support or protective measures, artists often remain exposed to threats tied to past affiliations or current disputes. Despite investigation, the case left numerous unanswered questions. Was the motive personal, professional, or retaliatory? Were suspects identified but never formally charged? Did authorities connect the case to wider criminal networks in Pompano Beach? Why did the case not receive broader mainstream coverage beyond hip-hop circles? What is the current investigative status, and has it stalled? If you found this story as gripping and heartbreaking as we did, Don't forget to like this video and share it with others. And if you want to hear more true crime stories that uncover the mysteries behind these tragic events, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. You won't want to miss our latest stories, updates, and discussions. Thank you for joining us on this journey to seek justice and explore the truth. Together, we can make a difference. Until next time, stay safe and stay aware.